Hey, good morning. This is Mayor Vilensky with Driving Markets. Hope you're all well. Just to recap on why it's called Driving Markets for those new members, simply because I'm driving and talking about markets at the same time. Okay, so let's talk about this week. We've had a most fantastic week for those people who are bulls, those people who are long of the market. The market's just gone up across the board, and some shares have made some significant gains. So likelihood, in my opinion, that the markets will continue going further. There's no interest rate rise by the US on Tuesday and Wednesday, and they've sort of dampened down any particular fear factor that interest rates will rise in the near future. They're monitoring it as the UK is concerned. Yesterday, Bank of England committee announced that there's no interest rate rise and there won't be one for December. The next threat on interest rates will be probably discussed in January, so you've got plenty of time for the markets to go up. Discard any particular bad news or discount any bad news. The market's already, in my opinion, taken it all in and it's ready to move forward again. So you're probably going to see all-time highs in the US surpass themselves once again, and shares and stocks and equities will continue rising. As regards oil, even though oil came off, I still think oil is a winner, in my opinion, of course, and I think it's going to probably breach $100 a barrel very, very soon. As regards cryptos, they just seem to be flying, and the whole world's obsessed with cryptos. Today you have the non-farm payrolls. So non-farm payrolls, just want to be absolutely clear, is the employment number in the States. The employment number excluding all those agricultural workers and certain office workers, okay? So it's simply an general unemployment figure in the States. This will give guidance to how well the economy is doing. I expect the number to be very, very good. The economy is doing very well in the US. Even though there's a pandemic, everything seems to be more or less under control. And there's a huge amount of liquidity being pumped into the market, so you've got a lot of money floating around. A lot of fund managers are looking to get involved in the market, and I don't believe it's going to have such a major impact, but obviously you can check that out at 1:30 UK time and you'll get the numbers out on the non-farm payroll. The next week we've got a few companies reporting, which I'll update you on Monday what they are. Nothing really else to report apart from, I want to stress again the concern regarding chips, which is semiconductor chips. And yesterday I got the normal jokes regarding chips, which I understand: steak and chips, fish and chips, etc., etc. Everyone likes their chips, but we're talking about semiconductor chips. There is a major shortage of semiconductor chips in the world, and it's probably going to be 6 to 7 years before we get to any level of good quality supply. That will have an impact overall on the economy. However, everyone seems to be ignoring that. They push it aside. Strikes me of a bit of stick your head in the sand and let's just have a party and keep on partying as long as we can. But that semiconductor chip, or the lack of semiconductor chips, will have a major impact. Your washing machine, dryer, car, telephone, aeroplane, military. Who's the biggest manufacturer of semiconductor chips at the moment? China, because America gave Taiwan and China the permissions or the development to produce semiconductor chips. TMS, a Taiwan company, produces 90% of the world's semiconductor chips. So we talked about military software or military hardware, which is monitored and activated by computer chips, semiconductor chips, and there's a shortage. Then think about it. You've got one army that would be dysfunctional versus another army in China that's fully functional. So America's trying to catch up on that. It'll be years before they start getting their factories up and running to full speed at the size of China and Taiwan. Anyhow, there's my daily report. This is Mayor Vilensky with Driving Markets. You can contact me on LinkedIn, on WhatsApp, YouTube, Instagram, which is Vilensky Mayor, and speak to you. Have a good day. All the best.